friends, thanks for stopping by. Today's video is going to be my best in skincare. And for skincare, for me, that means from head to toe. So we are going to have products that cover everything. So we're probably going to run it towards 25 to 30 minutes. I'm hoping to get under 20, but it's never going to happen because we're talking about a whole year. All right, so I'm going to get the usual suspects out of the way. These are products that you hear me talk about all the time. They are star products for me. They are holy grail products for me. They are products that I never even think to look outside the box of them. All right, so the first being the Sweet Spot. Now this is a gentle wash. It is pH balanced, glycerin and sulfate free. It's made by women for women, and it is for the V area, but you can use it as a shower gel. It does come in other flavors, but I always seem to buy the one in the yellow tube, and it is Vanilla Blossom. This is cruelty free. It is life-changing for you if it works for you. Now, some people, you may have a very severe case that a doctor needs to address for you, and you may need to go into some estrogen creams or something along that way. But for me, this has worked. The thing you want to stay away from are sulfates and dyes and heavily perfumed things that strip the skin, because that skin down there changes, and usually it dries up like a prune, ladies, and you know it. So this will help. There are other lines. If this didn't work for you, try the one that sits right next to it. It might be called Good Jeans or Good Lube, or I don't know what it's called, but it's in a blue tub and it's taller. It's a little bit more expensive. I have used that one as well. They also make a very good lubricating gel for women. So if you're someone who wants to go the cleaner route, check your Target for either one. These are fabulous and they will make a difference for you. And if they don't, you should try to find something that does, because no woman should suffer. None. All right, so then we are going to move into these, and I know some of you are going to say, oh my God, she talks about those every single video practically. Well, they're that good, my friends. They are that good, and they are from Harbour Beauty. I have been using these for almost a year now. Absolutely love them. You can get them at an Etsy store, Harbour Beauty. I will list and link everything I'm talking about today. Harbour Beauty, I actually have a code for. I think you get 10% off, and those will all be below the video. Just hit show more, it'll open up, and there they are for you. Just have to click on the link or write the code down and go and shop and save some money. But these, I am telling you, they're fabulous, my friends, fabulous. This one here is my most favorite of all. And this is the Jojoba Bead and Honey Foaming Scrub in the Eucalyptus Mint. This is so fabulous. And depending on your water softness or hardness, it does lather differently. In New York, I didn't get the creamy lather that I get here in Florida. The water is very different. But either water, they worked fabulous. The smell is just intoxicating. I love it. Oh, I just love it. But this is so beautiful, and you do not need to overuse this. You just need a little bit. It's got the little jojoba beads in it. You know how much I love it. Go pay Julie, who owns this and creates this, some love. She is so deserving with this product. I absolutely love it. The other is an enzyme, and you know that I love enzymes for my face. Well, Julie makes one for, I don't know Julie, but I feel like she's my best friend, you know, so I can say Julie. Anyway, this is the Fruit Enzyme Body Polish. Now this one here, you apply it to your wet skin, you rub until lotion forms, and then you wait 1 or 2 minutes. So what I do is I use this. I usually take a little scoop of it, put it in my hand, and rub it all over my body. And then I just like concentrate on doing something else. Shampoo or flush your teeth, whatever. Whatever you do in the shower, do it in that 2-minute period. I don't flush my teeth in the shower, okay? I don't do any of my oral hygiene in the shower. I know some people do, mostly men. But anyway, the Fruit Enzyme Body Polish is fabulous. I mean, they're just fabulous. Now, this one is more of a white creamy, and this is, again, in the Eucalyptus Mint because it's my most favorite scent of all. Oh, my goodness, they are just so beautiful, my friends. I hope one day she just soars with this line, because I just love it. And I hope you remember me, Julie, when it all happens for you. Okay, now I talked about this a very, very long time ago, and it's Penetrex. This is an inflammation formula. I ordered this on a whim. It's an intensive concentrate for relief and recovery. It has arnica and vitamin B6 with MSM. And this is for inflammation. I have a ton of inflammation. I have it in my elbows, I have it in my groin area, I have it in my ankles, and I have it really bad in this wrist. So when they are acting up, I'm not one to pop Advil or take pain pills or anything like that. And so I always try to look for something that will help me outside of that. And this here, I mean, you're going to think I'm nuts when I tell you this. I need to have my veins done in my legs. And I don't know why I just keep putting it off. My brother's had it done twice, but my legs ache so bad, especially at the end of the day. And my left leg is really bad. But if I take a combination of this and the next thing I'm going to show you, and I put it all over that area, I can get to sleep. And I know that some of it is the menthol that is in the product. It's a distraction for the brain. The icy coolness distracts my brain from the pain. But for me, whatever works. But I do use this on my elbows, and I do think it helps. And the other product that I mix with it is the CBD Daily. Now, this may be hard to find. I'm going to look for it for you and try. I buy this at a Goldwell salon that sells it, and it's expensive just in this jar. This is $70 wholesale, so expect to pay a lot of money for this. But it's a triple strength intensive cream, and it has 846 milligrams of hemp extract. So this, again, it's just a cream. And I put it on my elbows, my wrist, any place that, I know acts up for me. And you don't smell like Bengay walking around, even though there is a little bit of menthol, but they do work. My brother came here once, and he was having problems with his legs, and they said they're just aching so bad. And I said, let me put some of this on you. So I mixed it for him. And within 15, 20 minutes, he was like, oh my God, that really works. So now my brother uses CBD to keep the pain. He also has a disc problem that it really does work. So I know it works for some people and it doesn't for others. But for me, this combination of Penetrex, if you have arthritis or inflammation, you may want to try this. I know some of you did the last time I talked about it. And then mixing the CBD. Now, if you live in a state where you can get a CBD cream that actually has a little bit of the Mary Jane girl in it, then you're doing even better. I don't live in a state where I can get that. I don't think Florida is. If you live in Florida and there's a store that sells the creams that actually have a little bit of the marijuana in it, let me know. Because especially if you're in the Naples, Fort Myers, Estero area, Bonita Spring area, okay? All right, so those I love. So let's talk about some cotton. This was new to me end of year, and I have always used Shiseido cotton. I also like the, I think it's the 360 brand off of Amazon you can get, or I like the Swispers. But I'm telling you, out of the Chanels, the Shiseidos, and all of those high-end cottons, the Colleen Rothschild blows them all away as far as I'm concerned. This is the most fabulous cotton I have ever used. It's super soft facial cotton from Colleen Rothschild. Beautiful, my friends. But you can also get a very nice Swisper cotton swab from, I think Swispers is at Walmart, and it may be CVS. I know CVS has really good cottons. All right, so I've talked about this product for years, and I continue to buy these. And these are great if you're a menopausal woman, you break out in a sweat during the day, and you're at work or something, you just slip in the bathroom and give yourself a quick wipe, and these just refresh you. And they don't have a lot of odor or anything to them, but they do get the job done. And it's the Pacifica Underarm Deodorant Wipes. Now, I've been known to use these everywhere. But I like to give myself a nice wipe after I come back from walking the dogs, or if I've been out gardening, something like that. It's just a way to freshen up. Or if I have a really bad hot flash and I'm worried about that, because I'm one of those women, when I start to sweat, a little stink can come with it, and I I'm not going to be one of them women that walks around stinking, okay? So I always have these with me. I have them in my truck. I have them everywhere. And they really are nice, and they make me feel confident that I'm not stinking, okay? So I love those. Another wipe that I'm using is for more personal, and they are organic cotton wipes, no synthetic pesticides or chlorine bleaching. They are fragrance-free, and fragrance-free is important when you're using things in the private area, because sometimes fragrance can aggravate and cause urinary tract infections. So you don't want to put all that in that area, especially if you are sensitive to things like that. So these are the organic cotton wipes. I get these at Target. They are very nice. You can throw them in your handbag, you know, freshen up when you go to the ladies' room, or whatever business you need to get done, you can go ahead and do with these wipes. And they are cruelty-free, and again, made by women. For women. Okay, so we love those. Okay, so for deodorants, I have been using a natural deodorant for years. Sometimes I might have to use a little degree or something if I know I'm going to be heavy duty in it someplace, because I have to make sure that I stay, because I'm a sweater. I have to make sure that I don't stink. Again, I don't want to stink. Anyway, I have been using the native deodorants for a couple of years now. I like the charcoal. The charcoal seems to work for odor. Now, if you're somebody who really sweats a lot, and you are wet even using a antiperspirant, you're not probably going to do well with the natural deodorants, because you're going to sweat. Now, that has slowed down for me over the years, but I do like the charcoal. I think the charcoal actually absorbs more odor. All right, so, and they are paraben and aluminum free. Okay, so let's talk about some hair masks. Now, I'm going to talk about drugstore first. The first one I'm going to talk about actually rivals many of my high-end. It is fabulous, and it is clean, and I believe it is it's sulfate-free, paraben-free, and dye-free. It's made with argan and avocado oil. It's a smoothing mask. They do have other formulas. I have not seen, I know the shampoo and conditioner comes in other formulas, and I have used the shampoo and conditioner for this line, and it is excellent. I think I did a review on it a little bit while ago, probably about 4 months ago. If I can find it, I will link it below for you. But I am going to say that this mask is so fabulous, and this is one of those masks that you can leave on for an hour or two if you'd like, while you're cleaning, vacuuming, doing whatever you want to do, read a book, eat bonbons, I don't care, whatever you want, but you better be taking care of that long hair so you don't look old. But you can also do this in the shower, 3 to 5 minutes, put it on, shave your legs, shower, and rinse, and you have a beautiful hair mask. And I am talking about hair food, and this is the Smoothing Avocado Argan Oil Hair Mask. This is a very large packet. If you have short hair, this will give you 2 treatments. I have to use 2 at a time for my long hair. So good, my friends. Give this one a try. You can find this in store at Target, and I have not seen it. Walmart has the shampoo and conditioners, but I have not seen the mask, but you can get it online. I will list and link, again, everything below for you. Pantene has a what they call their rescue shot, intense rescue shot. This little bugger is fantastic. This is used over in Brazil. I read about this saying that it's been in Brazil for years, and Pantene finally brought it to the United States, and I started using it. Now, what I think you could do, an added bonus for this, is take it in a warm cup of water and put this in and let it heat up. Remember the VO5 days when we were younger? We used to put the tube in the hot water. Now, don't microwave this, because I don't think it's microwave safe, but you can put it in really warm water, let it warm up, and then put it all over your wet hair and just leave it in for a little bit. It really is beautiful. You know, if you need your hair to really look its best, you know, for an occasion, try giving that a shot. And you can also use the Pantene One-Step Nourishing Mask, and this is for hydrating the hair. Another good mask. Of course, Pantene has their scent. If you can't stand it, you're not going to like this, but these are very affordable, very good masks. I am not afraid of silicones. Silicones is not damaging my hair. You may feel that silicones damage your hair, but for me, my hair needs a little bit of them silicones. It does. And I truly like this, and I know there are some horror stories about Pantene. I used it for 10 years solid. Never had a problem with my hair, ever, okay? We'll stay with some other masks since I'm talking about masks. Two high-end masks that I really, really love. Both from Kerastase. One is a smoothing mask and one is for damaged hair. These are fabulous, highly scented if you are very sensitive, and they are expensive. They are very concentrated. You would think you need to use more of this than you do, but you don't. And these are masks that I will either do 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes in the shower, or I will leave on for an hour, 2 hours while I'm cleaning. I think the longer you leave them on, the better results. So these are both beautiful, and one is called the Discipline and the other is the Resistance. Beautiful, beautiful hair mask. The next one is fairly new to me, but oh my, it will be in the rotation. I love this mask, and it is by Hyaluronic. I don't know how to say that. We've been through this before. This is the Urban Moisture Mask. Now this is a really large, small jar, and it comes with a really large ticket price. And it has a scent to it. It doesn't have as strong a scent as the Kerastase, but this is a beautiful mask and it really moisturizes the strands. So loving that. While we're on mask, I may as well do some of my favorite face masks. Now I have many, but these are masks that, one is fairly new that I will continue to buy because I absolutely loved it. And what's really interesting to me is I couldn't use the essence in this line, but I have no problem with the mask, which makes no sense to me. But there must be something in the essence that irritated my skin. So that went back. But the SKII facial treatment mask, these are beautiful. They are beautiful. I absolutely love them. They are radiance and moisture boosting masks. This is something, these are pricey, so this is something that you might have a special occasion for. You might want to do this like a couple times a week. I think you get like 8 of these in a box, maybe 6, I'm not sure. They were expensive. Try to buy them during the Sephora sales or something like that because wow, these are really, really nice masks. They don't beat out my Martini mask, which I used to sell. I stopped doing that. It was a lot. It was way too much work to do on my own. And they started selling and really gouging people with the price. Not them, but they were out there. And I kind of lost a taste for that, but I still do buy the mask. And if you can get your hands on some Martini mask, they are beautiful, all of them. Okay, but this one here is fabulous. Another mask that I've been using for years, and I just keep ordering. I love this mask. I swear I see so much difference after I take it off. And it is from Farmacy. Now this one here, you cannot, I've never seen it at Sephora. I think online you can get it, but I've never seen the firming at Sephora. You can buy it from Farmacy, and you got to watch those sites. Sometimes the actual sites have 25% off. They run sales that Sephora may not be running. But just love this mask, and it fits the face nice. It's great, and it's celery. You know, they say that celery juice is amazing. Well, it's good for the skin too. And 2 that were a surprise, and I keep buying, and I buy the eye mask in this also, are really good masks, and they are a cure. You can find these at sometimes grocery stores. You can find it at Target. You can find it on Amazon. I will link them below because they are hard to find. But one is with lots of niacinamide in it, and the other has hyaluronic acid. So I use them at different times depending on what my skin needs. But really, really nice masks that really adhere to the skin, and I love that. Okay, so let's talk about lip products. For my nighttime lip balm, lip mask, I've gone through 2 jars of this. I already have a backup. It, to me, blows away Laneige, but it's a preference. The Laneige feels sloppy on my lips, and I don't like that feel, where this is more of a balm, and it's a little bit thicker, and I like that. I don't like that wet, slippery feel that I get with the others, but this is from Kiehl's, and it is the butter mask for lips. This is just wonderful. I'm almost through with this. It just kind of smells like vanilla to me, or shea butter. I really, really love this mask, and I will continue to use it for my lips. And I do a scrub first and then put this on. Keeps my lips really nice. Now I don't have to worry about my chapped lips here because there's no winter. But wow, it did a great job all year long. Okay, I'm going to stay with lip products because I saw these at Target just the other day, and I thought they were only for Christmas, but this must be their packaging, or maybe they just had leftover. These are from Raw Sugar, and it's their lip balms. These are fabulous, so I grabbed 2 of these because I love to have these. I'm the type of person that I have lip balms everywhere because I cannot stand dry lips. So if I'm home cleaning, I have them all over the place. So I love these. Raw Sugar, excellent, excellent. I think they're much better than a chapstick. I really do. And I think they're $4. They're not really that expensive. Okay, for mask. Now this one, this is my second tube of it. I actually probably did a video on this a year or 2 ago. I love this mask, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about this mask. This mask is really fabulous. It really brightens the skin, and it is by Cora Organics. It is the turmeric brightening exfoliating mask. This mask is so fabulous. The only thing I'll say is don't wear white because it is kind of a funny color and it will get all over things, but it is it's really a great exfoliating mask. So again, Cora Organics. All right, so let's talk about eye creams. Now, I have so many eye creams that I truly, truly love, and I am a person who believes that the eye area should be treated differently. I do think that we all need eye creams. Not everybody feels that way. If you're somebody that doesn't want to use an eye cream, you don't have to use an eye cream. So the eye creams that I've been using, and usually I will have 2. I know, I seem excessive, but really, I love the whole process of skincare. I truly do. So for the day, and you don't have to have 2 eye creams, but for the day, I am using the Ageless Complete Eye Renewal Balm. Now it does say balm, and it does have a balmy feel to it, but it doesn't stay tacky, which is important because you don't want, to be putting your makeup on and having your eye cream interfere. So it does moisturize and prep the skin really nicely for makeup application. And it's really, really hydrating and moisturizing. And I need to really address my under eye because it's showing a lot of age all of a sudden. For night, I am using the Olay Eyes Retinol. I like to have a retinol product at night. And this is very nice. It's very gentle. I did notice a little bit of sloughing, but not enough to really say, oh my goodness. I did get a little bit of flakiness though, which is a good thing. That means it's working. But I do like this for nighttime. I do have several eye creams that I have absolutely loved. The Drunk Elephant C and the Drunk Elephant Shaba. And I also like Dr. Dennis Gross, his eye serum. I like that a lot. Tata Harper has a beautiful eye cream, and or it's an eye serum. I have a lot of different eye products. I change my eye product a lot. It's very important that my eye cream doesn't cause puffiness, which some of them do for me. And so far the Olay is not doing it. I don't wake up puffier in the morning. But if you do wake up puffy, I have this tool here. And this I bought on a whim. I didn't even know what I was really buying. I just saw it and I thought, oh, I'm going to get that. And it's battery operated. You turn it and it starts to vibrate. Now it's vibrating right now. I don't think you'll be able to hear it even if I put it by the microphone. I don't think you can hear it. I'll put my serums on and my cream, and then I will just go over them very slowly, very gently, and I try to work the fluid all the way out. I go right down my neck. If you're going to really, you don't want to just go like this and stop. You want to go the whole routine down the side of your face, down to your neck for lymphatic drainage, okay? So I do this and I go over it about 3 or 4 times over my eye cream so that I have a nice slip and I'm not doing any pulling. I love this little gadget. I do, and it was not expensive. I found mine at TJ Maxx, but I did find it on Amazon. So the link is below for you. It's not expensive. All right, so let's talk about some foot care. Foot care product is so important to me, and this year I hit the mother load when I found this product. And it was Joelle turned me onto this, and boy, oh boy, it is. And I did a video on it because you need to see this in action to believe it, okay? This stuff is the best foot product I have ever used. And you all know that I have talked about how awful my feet are, embarrassing my feet are. No matter how much I care for them, they still look like I'm somebody who doesn't take care of my feet and just, I don't care. Well, I do care. And when my feet get bad, they hurt. So I don't like them to get like that. Anyway, this is from Lova Skin. This is an instant foot peeling spray. You spray this on your clean, dry feet, you wait 60 seconds, you take this exfoliator, which comes with it. It has a rough side and it has a smooth side. You exfoliate off. It's unbelievable what comes off your foot. I think you could reshape it and put it in a shoe and it would be another foot, off of mine anyway. It is amazing. Then after you have roughed everything off, you turn it around to the smooth side, you go over it, you rinse your feet, and then you still have to moisturize because, you know, you need to keep your feet moist just like anything else on your body, and especially if you're wearing sandals. But your feet are in a totally different state from when you started. It's amazing. This Lova, oh, it's amazing. I love this stuff. So then I was reading reviews online for foot creams, and I had not found a foot cream that I truly, truly loved. So, and I already used this, and this is from Footlogic. This is another product that's hard to find, but you can find it. I'll find it on Amazon for you. This is from Footlogic, and this is a cracked heel formula mousse. Okay, now I've used this for years and years, and this stuff really works, but it doesn't break through all of that skin you need to get off. So this is your first step. And then I take this, and it's a mousse, so it's very thin, and I just apply this over my newly exfoliated feet. And then I need to lock all of it in. So I found this online from a review, and it's Nordic Care. And this is Foot Care Cream Swedish Formula Treatment for Dry and Cracked Heels. This is such a nice cream for the foot. It's not really greasy like some, like Vaseline. You got to put some socks over it and you're still leaving little footprints all around your floors if you have wooden floors. This one here, I love the smell of it. It definitely has like some menthol in there. But it goes on, and you can tell that you have a nice moisturizer on, but it's not going to, you do have to put socks over it or shoes on because you will leave little prints, but it's not going to come through your socks. And I'm telling you, the three of these together have given me beautiful feet. Now the Lova Skin, in the beginning, I used it 2 to 3 times a week to get my feet, because they're that bad. They really are. I mean, I was embarrassed to show them on camera. But 2 to 3 times in the beginning, and now I use it about once every 2 weeks if I'm consistent with moisturizing, and I have beautiful feet. If I get lazy and I don't do this step and I only do these, it doesn't work for me. Here's the magic trick right here. Lova Skin, Footlogics, and this cream, or any cream that works for you. All right? So those are fabulous, fabulous foot products. Okay, this video is going very long, but I can't help it. All right, so now I'm going to talk about 2, these are considered face mask, and I did videos on these as well, and I love a good enzyme mask. Any mask that helps to really just eat away at all the dead skin is going to make all of your serums work better. And I like to use a chemical exfoliator over a manual, because manual you can do some damage if you're really rubbing too hard. But these are from SKII, and this is the pumpkin enzyme mask. This is fabulous. You know I love pumpkin enzymes. This is a fabulous mask. And also the SKII's cranberry lactic mask. Now, I used to be able to use glycolic all the time, and my skin is a little too sensitive when I use it now, but the lactic acid I am not that sensitive to. So these masks together, not used together, but both of these masks are fabulous. Whichever one you decide. This pumpkin is a level 2, and the cranberry lactic acid is a level 3. I can use either one of these with my sensitive skin. Now, I'm not saying that you can, but if you're somebody that likes to use enzyme, give those a try. Hyaluronic acid, I've been using the Jordan Samuels. I used this years ago. I forgot how much I loved it, but I will say a more affordable that I've also used for years is the ordinary hyaluronic acid 2%. Either way you want to go. Some people don't like to buy inexpensive. They don't think it works. Some people don't like to buy these types either because they only think medical grade. It's whatever your preference is and whatever works for you. I'm not going to tell you your drugstore's not working. I'm not going to tell you you need to use medical grade. I am just going to suggest things that work for me. I'm going to suggest active ingredients that you need, and it's up to you to fit these ingredients into your budget and make them work for your skincare routine. That's all that matters to me. So either one of these, hyaluronic acid or any one that works really well. Some hyaluronic acid just draw moisture to lay on the surface of the skin. Some of them have 5 different hyaluronic acids with different molecular structures to them, so they actually, some of them do penetrate. These are just the type that lay on the surface and draw moisture to help plump the skin. These go on after all of my serums, just before my moisturizer. I use one or the other. I don't use both. I'm going to show you 2 cleansers that I've been using. Now, I want to stress that for a skincare routine, you should be putting all of the money you can into your serums. Buy the best serum you can afford. Don't worry about your cleansers and your moisturizers or any of those other, added on steps, your face mask. You don't need to buy a La Mer face mask. You can go to, the drugstore and just buy one without SD alcohol in it. That's all you need is something that has some active ingredients in it, but it doesn't have to be the high end. For your cleanser, it's the same way, but because my skin has been so sensitive with menopause, I've had to search for the right cleanser. I have used the Neutrogena, I've tried the CeraVe's. Some cleansers that I used to use now burn my skin. So I have really had to change my cleansing routine. And I did find one that really works well for me. It is by Sanitas, and it is the Milk and Honey Cleanser. This is so fabulous. It smells like honey. It is so nice. It has a low lather because I do like something that has a little lather, but I don't want the sulfates, and that's what makes things go crazy and foaming, because I don't want to dry my skin out at all. This is so wonderful. It works well with the Clarisonic. It works well with your Foreo. It works well with your hands. It doesn't matter. It is so concentrated, so little is needed. Now, I do use this as a morning cleanse. I also tried another Sanitas cleanser because I always used the Glow 10% glycolic cleanser at night after my cleansing balm. And oh my goodness, I can't use it anymore. Louis still can, but I can't. So the Sanitas has a vitamin C lactic cleanser. Now, lactic acid, I mentioned, I do well with. So this one here works really well with my Clarisonic. It works with my Foreo. I am using this in the evenings as my second cleanse, and I love it, and so does my sensitive skin. Okay, so that's a good one. Okay, Colleen Rothschild came out with some new products, and this one here is the Micro Mineral Soothing Primer. Toner, not primer, toner. The Soothing Toner. And this is fabulous. This is so good, especially if you have very, very dry skin. I will say there is a little bit of a rose scent in it. So if rose scent, it's very minor, but it is there. But this is fabulous. Now, I don't use a cotton with this. I don't use a cotton with a lot of things because it would waste the product. I just pump this right into my hand or squeeze it right into my hand, and I massage it into my skin after I cleanse. And boy, this is fabulous. I know this will end up in my routine for a while. I also have her matcha green tea. This is a backup because I am finishing up another matcha, but this is my second one of this. This is really nice as well. But if you're somebody that really needs, for dry or to soothe your skin, this is fabulous, really fabulous. Next is from Earth to Skin, which is a Walmart product. And it is their Tea Time Green Tea Toner. Now, green tea acts as an antioxidant, and antioxidants just really help the skin. They help other products work better. They protect the skin from free radicals. They're very important in our skincare and to our body. But this one is a firming, anti-aging, pore refining. The only thing I'm going to say is I haven't seen much in the way of pore refining, but it's a really nice toner and it's so affordable. This Earth to Skin line is worth checking out. I have many products by them that I really, really like. All right, so great affordable product. Finally, from Harbour Beauty, I am using her Vitamin C Face Serum. This is really nice. It actually smells very similar to other vitamin C ferulics that I have used. And I still get a tiny little tingling with this. So I'm pretty impressed with this. And it has L-ascorbic acid, it has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and ferulic in it. It also has some fruit extract, and it also has glycerin and panthenol in it. I've really liked it. It just comes out in a pump. It's very lightweight and thin, and it smells just like other vitamin C serums to me. So I've been using that, and you'll see it in empties, and I'll give you a final review on it. But so far, I'm really impressed. So that has become a favorite. All right, my friends, so that's it for my skincare favorites for 2019. Let me know in the comments what were some of your favorites. I love when you share with me, because some things I may not have heard of, or some things I may have had a different opinion, or some things may be on the back of my mind. And I'm thinking, oh, I wanted to try that. Well, there's somebody who really loves it. So always share in the comments with me. I love it. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to be an ageless beauty. So hit that subscribe button. It's free and it won't hurt you. And then hit the bell, because the bell notifies you of all my videos. Until the next time, my friends, go out in the world and be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, lovable. I love you all. Bisous.